I would say I just feel like I'm reacting faster right now, playing faster. I think it's showing up on tape. You can see me flying around the field. So I think that just comes with more reps, more confidence. So yeah, it's been a pretty good camp so far.
Does it feel weird a year ago you were making that transition still to linebacker?
Yeah, the time flies by for sure. It feels just like yesterday. I was like starting nickel with Jordan Hancock and stuff. So now I'm playing linebacker. But I'm glad where I'm at. I think everything happened for a reason.
Sonny, how have you seen Arvell grow?
I would say mentally, just understanding the game. He's always had the physical attributes, but him being able to understand the game and play fast and use those physical attributes. I think sometimes we don't understand the game; it can kind of hold you back, and you're not able to show like your true potential. So he's been having a great camp as well.
What has it been like playing you two together? What has it been like you two playing together now in Matt Patricia's system? What has that been like?
Yeah, it's been good. You got two big, fast, strong linebackers. They do a lot of different stuff on the field, so excited to see what Coach Patricia can do with us this year. But I think he has a lot of confidence in our room.
So I asked you a couple weeks ago about Riley at Big Media Days. Talking about the physical readiness and everything. Where have you seen him grow mentally since the spring that makes you think that he might be ready to play?
Man, I think when you're a young guy, you make a lot of mistakes, and he's really been cutting those down. He took a huge jump from the spring, so he's been figuring stuff out. He's starting to understand stuff, understand what's going on. And, you can see he's starting to have more confidence as he goes.
Were you part of that process of wanting him to get the black stripe off? And did you have any input in that?
I don't get too much say. I'm not that important. But I'm just happy to see he's doing well.
You were named to the Freaks list earlier this week. Do you feel like Arvell should have been on there with you?
Yeah, he's an amazing athlete. We got a lot of guys that should have been on there, but he's a crazy athlete. You can go look at the numbers, but it is what it is, I guess.
What kind of difference maker can he be?
I think he's the kind of guy he can do, basically anything on the field, whatever you want. So, he could be one of the top defensive players in the country, honestly. So we'll see how it goes.
How different does he look to you from a couple of years ago, Sonny? Just physically.
I don't know. When he's a freshman, he was 6'4", 230. So he's 244, but he's a little bigger. But I just think the biggest thing I noticed now is just how confident he is. Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what's going on. Things like stuff like that. So I think that's the biggest difference.
When did that click for him? Like you mentioned the confidence, the mental side. Do you remember kind of when you saw him kind of take that leap?
Probably towards like the middle to end of last year. He started figuring stuff out, and then took a huge jump in the spring. So yeah, he's been doing a really good job. So I'm excited for him.
When you talk about all the different things that you and Arvell can do, how big is it to have a third guy like Peyton Pierce who can also get onto the field and do different things for you guys?
Yeah, Peyton's awesome. I think our linebacker room, we got a lot of great players. Peyton's one of them. He's smart. He's reliable. He's a great football player. So he's probably one of the better tacklers on our team. He just has a great understanding of the defense for him to be so young. I think his knowledge of the game is like that of like someone who's a senior or junior that's been playing for 2, 3, 4 years. So he's going to help us a lot this year.
What does it mean to see a guy like that who's trying to establish a role and get some more playing time? What does it mean to see him get an Iron Buckeye?
It's awesome. I was one of the people that voted for him to get it because he works hard. He does things right. He says the right things to his teammates. He knows how to encourage and things like that. So he's a high character guy. So I was really surprised when he got it, but. It's awesome. We got a good room. I'm really excited about our LB room.
How do you feel like Peyton compliments you and Arvell?
I think we got such a talented room that we compete, and you always stay on your toes. You never relax. So I think he pushes us to keep getting better. We have days come out here. Maybe I make a bunch of plays. The next day, Arvell's making a bunch of plays. Then it's Peyton. Then some days it's all three of us. So. Just always pushing each other and competing. I think that iron sharpens iron, and I think you kind of see that across the board with our entire defense.
You're a senior now. Does that seem just hard to believe that you're a senior?
Yeah, it feels a little weird. The 4 years definitely flew by, but excited for this last year and excited to leave my mark.
Two more questions. He was showing you guys the former All-American linebackers, kind of giving guys history on those. You obviously being a guy who grew up here, how many of them did you already know? How much are you learning from that?
I was familiar with, I think, basically all of them. I didn't know all the history on all of them, where they played in the NFL, but I heard all their names. I don't think there's any of them didn't really know about, honestly.
Do you see other guys really learning? Maybe
Yeah.
state guys?
Yeah, I mean, like a kid like Riley Pettyjohn from Texas, like, what does he know about? Like, he doesn't know who Randy Gradishar is. Like, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know he's a Hall of Famer and stuff like that, or Pepper Johnson, stuff like that. So it's cool. I think Coach Laurinaitis does a good job of teaching us about the tradition and the excellence that's came through Ohio State. And he has us go in there and sing the fight song. We're singing Buckeye swag, stuff like that. Just making sure we know everything what it means to be a Buckeye.
Does Riley think Lorenzo Styles is a really good defensive back? What does he know about Lorenzo Styles?
You talking about my dad or my brother?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he knows a little about. He had the chance to meet with you know. We actually watched film with him the other day, so it was pretty funny. But yeah, Riley's great.
What do you see
question
from your
over here
D
with
line
Kellyanne.
right now?
I'd say,
Taking care of business?
yeah, I'd say improvement. I say confidence. You can see they got nastiness to them. You know, they got you know, a chip on their shoulder, something to prove. And got the guys up front have been making a lot of plays, so I'm excited for them.
Sonny, really quick, I'm working on a feature. Just humor me here. How do you feel about the Newton kicks? Do you like them? Do you not like them?
I mean, obviously the night games are a different atmosphere. I will say for players, like, you get out, you get up, you go, you get over with quick. You don't have to wait around all day. Sometimes that can suck, but there's nothing like a night game in the shoe. I will say that. You know, everyone remembers we played Tennessee. That night game was just electric.
Yeah.
I remember being a freshman where we were all black and we played Wisconsin, like stuff like that. Those atmospheres there's nothing really like it.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonny.
Sonny, thank you very much.